Have you been told you're too much, you're too intense, you're too loud? Do you feel you need to hold yourself back so that you're not too much for people? I'm here to help you today live true to your type 3 dynamic, active, reactive energy type. In my 4 types profiling system that I call energy profiling, I teach that the type 3 person leads with a push forward, swift, determined movement. I teach in my book, The Child Whisperer, when it comes to a type 3 child, they're the determined child, and they will have a bigger, more substantial energy presence. There's a lot of type 3 people in the world that have used their natural gifts to create phenomenal success. One of the most obvious is Michael Phelps. He used that substantial, determined type 3 energy to set Olympic medal records that will not be surpassed or challenged for probably years and possibly even decades to come. He's a beautiful example of being taught that it's a gift to be who he is and to use it to his benefit. But too often, you're taught that who you are is too much, too loud. You take over, you micromanage everybody, you interrupt people, you talk over people. It's not okay to be you. And sure, you probably do some and all of those things, but the gift of understanding your type 3 nature is to make sure that you're conscientious to manage your energy in a way that it's a gift to you rather than a detriment and something you have to rein in. Because when you try and rein in type 3 energy, it just comes intensely out in ways that are not favorable. A lot of times that's overreacting. So, if you have not been able to see or embrace your type 3 energy, there's a good chance you were told it was a bad thing. And that would have happened years ago in your childhood. So, I'm going to teach you 6 steps to shift this, to clear the shame that's attached to your true energy type and allow you to embrace the truth of it so you can live it with a conscious awareness to make it useful to you and others, because you're a powerhouse for good. You have this capacity to live with persistence and passion to get things done and see things through. That is a huge gift to yourself and many others. It's not a gift, though, when it overrides the quality of your being very mindful and that you care. It can make you look like you're an uncaring person that's just overly pushy and you don't pay attention to anyone else. You really don't want that. So, before we get to those 6 steps, subscribe. I have some of the best personal development information here on YouTube. And when you click the bell, you'll be notified when a new video is published. So now, if you're a type 3, there's a good chance you're walking around and doing other things while you're listening to me here. So I'd invite you to come sit down and do these 6 steps. They will not take very long. This is a quick, short video. They're easy to do. But come join me here and let's go through these together. Just settle in, get focused, uncross your legs and arms, and be present. Let go of all those things that you're thinking about that you need to accomplish today. The next thing you're going to get done. I get it. I'm a type 3 person. So, in full awareness right here, let's just take the next few minutes together and shift this negativity. Step 1. What was a shame-based belief that was attached to your energy type? For me, it was, you're too loud. I was shushed a lot. So we could even take the shush sound and attach that to my energy type and go, shush that energy. My type 2 mother shushed me repeatedly, even up into my adult years. I remember the last time she shushed me, I was in my 40s because I asked her not to do it anymore. It was just a habit between our energy. It was like, as a type 2, she thought I was too loud, so she just shushed me throughout my life. But it was shaming for me. There's other healthier ways to invite a child to lower their volume and to know when that's appropriate, because it's not necessary most of the time. What was your shame-based belief? Now, if you're not sure, here's a little method that will help you. Close your eyes and think of yourself when you're about 6, 7, 8 years old. You were a little kid. You could even imagine the house you lived in at the time. Now imagine you could go to that house and find that little self. And she's wearing a t-shirt. And that t-shirt is a graphic tee that actually expresses that limiting, false, shame-based belief. Mine would have said shush on it, or a big shh. Maybe yours says calm down. Maybe it says you're too much. Maybe it says defiant, because parents will misinterpret that determined, passionate energy as defiant, because a type 3, when they've got their mindset on something, it's a challenge they want to pursue, they'll find a way to pursue it. And a lot of times type 3 teenagers will rebel and push back against the thwarting energy they're feeling, because when a type 3 is thwarted, meaning they're stopped, blocked, interfered with, there's like a interference that's keeping them from moving forward, they'll want to push through it. And sometimes that push through energy can look like rebellion. So maybe your t-shirt says rebellious. What is it that T says? And that little child is not like wearing that t-shirt. It's like it was put on them. It's like somebody put that t-shirt on that child. Well, you're in charge of yourself now. You're your own adult self, and you can reparent that little self. And no way do you want that child to be wearing that t-shirt. You're like, we're taking that off. We are done with that negativity. You are a beautiful gift to this world. Your energy is a huge value to this planet. And that child needs to be encouraged to live their truth. So take the old t-shirt off and put a new t-shirt on. And if you know the type 3 color collection, then put it in a type 3 color. I'm wearing a type 3 blue. Peacock blue is a real honoring color for a type 3. Peacocks are very type 3 animals. They're very passionate. They just have an attitude of presence and confidence, and kind of, there's even sayings, that peacocks are seen in that way. But let's see that as a positive thing, that confidence and sureness is a very type 3 quality. And put the new t-shirt on. And let's put this is step 2. Step 1, shame-based belief. Step 2 was to find that child self with the negative t-shirt statement. Step 3, change the shirt. Now on the new shirt, make sure it has an attribute that's honored. Determined, passionate. I am a change maker. I am a go-getter. I am even a force to be reckoned with. I am a force for good. Whatever the positive statement that comes to mind that counters the shame-based one, make sure the t-shirt says that. Okay, step 4. Take that little child that's in the new energy, place that energy with the new statement in your hands and bring it into your heart and breathe it in. All right, step 5, share in a comment what your new statement was. Step 6, own it for yourself in the here and now. You might even get a t-shirt made with this on it. I am, fill in the blank. I am a positive force for change in the world. That's mine. I am a positive force for change in the world. I move a lot of people into action for the good, because I do, and that's my type 3 energy. What's your positive statement? Own it for yourself. That's step 6. That feels so much better. Now it's easier as you continue to release the shame-based references to your energy type. You want to be your type because it's a great gift. All 4 types and their natural gifts are a beautiful contribution to the world. We need all 4 types to create wholeness in humanity. I want to read a brief statement in my book. It's just my nature. You liked yourself when you were a kid. You're okay with being you. Any judgment you have acquired in your life did not originate with you. It was acquired along the way to protect yourself, and you did what everyone does. You believed it. So when you say, I don't like my energy type, you're simply living in the stuff you did not believe when you were young and innocent. Then you just went around being you. Most likely you have parents who have different energy types than you, and they were doing the best they knew how to get you to be like them. You took on a lot of judgment based on other people's opinions of who they thought you should be. So you didn't know any different when you were a kid, but now you know the difference, and you can help shift what it You can shift any belief that you took on in your childhood by doing that simple process I just taught you. And it changes the original experience of being you. Keep learning about the 4 energy types because I know it will continue to give you the tools and awareness you need to love it and honor yourself so you can make a difference in the world. Because when you're loving and honoring yourself, you contribute in a more positive way and you love and honor people and who they are. And you know we're different, and that's okay. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for step 5, sharing a comment, your new belief. Let's get a really awesome thread of positive statements about type 3 energy. Join my community of tens of thousands of women. Just go to dressingyourtruth.com/free offer. You're going to learn about the 4 energy types in my free course and then how to dress true to it. And then join the community of women who have embraced their energy types and who are living it every day. It's one of the most positive spaces online. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.